Hey guys, today we're going to talk about one of my new favorite tools, the HackMotion wrist sensor. What's really cool about this sensor is I can put it either on my lead or my trail hand. It's going to measure flexion, extension, radial or ulnar, and then also how fast and how much I'm rotating. That's going to be pronation and supination. So I'm a really big proponent of how important the backswing is to your ball striking and consistency. Sometimes in my lessons, we'll work on that for a long time and they'll get to a point where people are in a really nice position here. And then most of the time from there I start to see a fault where they look a little bit like this in the downswing. So all these angles in the right arm kind of come out a little bit too early. We've got this big space when that shaft reaches parallel in the downswing. We're going to call that casting. So one of the reasons I love the HackMotion sensor is because it can help us identify that and it can also help us correct it. So when I use HackMotion with my students, I will set them up an account. We'll go into this opening screen. Super great tool. You can use it for full swing, short game shots, or putting. In this case, we're going to be talking about the full swing. So I've identified that this person has a problem with casting. So we're going to use HackMotion to try to work around that and fix that a little bit. We're going to go through these drills here all the way down. They've got this casting drill, which is very new. We're going to try it out today. I'm going to show y'all how it works. So we're going to press start drill. So one of the other cool things I love about HackMotion is it's super easy to use, super easy to calibrate. So every student that comes in that I use it with, I'll have them put it on their wrist like so, set up with a flat left wrist right in front of them. It's in position. Then we'll rotate up slightly. It's in position. It's calibrated, ready to go. We can hit as many shots as we want. So when I use this tool right here, it's going to be set up on my iPad. It's going to prompt me to do a few things. So I'm going to get into my address. Normally I'll have this done without a ball first. So we've identified casting as being something of letting all of these angles out too early, right? So the focus here is to keep this wrist in a really good position, keep this arm kind of in the same position, hold all these angles a little bit longer. So this drill is going to prompt me to get into my address position. I'm going to go to the top. You can hear that nice lovely sound. I can feel it vibrating. If I come down to this point right here, it'll tell me I did or did not cast. So I get in my address position, I go to the top, and I lose those angles too early. It's going to say, nope, that was casting. So I'm going to try again. I'll go back to the top, go up. Now I'm going to add too much lag. So it's going to say I didn't cast, but I had too much extension in transition. So again, a good swing would be where we start in our bottom position, we go up to the top, we hold that for a sec, and we hold all those angles, and we get into this position here. It looks a little bit different than this move, which we would consider to be casting out of the top, right? Now it's important to note that all sorts of golfers have all sorts of issues, right? So some people may add too much lag, right? Add too much extension in that wrist early in the downswing. It's also going to help you with that as well. So for some people, they might need to feel a little bit of this, right? I didn't like that very much. That would be considered casting, but some people might need to feel a little bit of this, and some people might need to feel a little bit of this, right? Our goal is always to go up to the top of the backswing and hold those angles as we go down, because we want to be able to release all that energy into the ball. If we're letting out too early, we're missing out on some cool head speed. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so. Please leave a like and a comment below. We're going to be doing a lot more videos, a lot more work with this HackMotion. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. Go out and buy yourself one of these. It's going to be one of the best investments for your game. If you use the code ALDEN5 at checkout, you're going to get a little discount. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all soon.